Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. Here is January 10, 2025, pre-IPO stock market update. Anthropic, an AI large language model business, is in advanced talks to raise $2 billion at a $60 billion valuation, more than triple its $18 billion valuation from a year ago. The funding round, led by Lightspeed Venture Partners, follows significant investment from Amazon, which committed $4 billion into convertible notes, bringing its total support since 2023 to $8 billion. Anthropic's annualized revenue recently hit $875 million, primarily from its business clients in sectors like finance and healthcare, but it trails OpenAI's projected 2024 revenue of $4 billion. The deal would make Anthropic the sixth most valuable U.S. startup behind SpaceX, OpenAI, Stripe, xAI, and Databricks amidst a generative AI funding boom that saw OpenAI and xAI raise $6.6 billion and $6 billion respectively. Anthropic distinguishes itself with a focus on AI safety, developing products like Claude Chatbot, and partnering with Amazon and Google for infrastructure. Despite intense competition and high costs, investor enthusiasm remains high for generative AI's transformative potential. Anthropic has a $35 billion secondary market valuation currently. That's up 95% versus January 2024 round. So this $60 billion round would be a big pop even from the current secondary market levels. Whatnot, a live streaming e-commerce platform founded in 2019, has raised $265 million in a funding round led by Graycroft Partners, DST Global and Avra, boosting its valuation to $4.97 billion from a $3.7 billion in 2022. The platform reported over $3 billion in seller sales last year, competing with TikTok Shop, which is projected to achieve $17.5 billion in U.S. sales in 2024, but faces a potential U.S. ban on January 19. Whatnot hosts over 175,000 hours of live streams weekly across 8 countries, with top sellers like Shoe Game Company generating over $6 million in sneaker sales annually. With $746 million raised to date, the company plans to use the new funds to expand globally and add categories like art and golf, and repurchase $72 million in shares. That's kind of wild. xAI, the AI large language model business, launched a standalone iOS app for its chatbot Grok, expanding access beyond X, which is formerly Twitter, users. Available in countries like the US, Australia, and India, Grok offers real-time web data, text rewriting, paragraph summation, Q&A, and image generation from text prompts with a focus on photorealistic rendering. Initially exclusive to X's paid subscribers, the chatbot rolled out a free version in November 2024 and is now open to all users. The app is in beta and utilizes xAI's Grok 2 model, boasting minimal restrictions on image generation and including public figures and copyrighted content. xAI, founded in 2023, aims to compete with OpenAI and Google, leveraging billions in investment in a Memphis-based data center. In just 4 months post-launch, Grok's updates reflect xAI's ambitions to challenge quote-unquote woke AI, offering up-to-date data via the X platform. The company is also monetizing Grok through developer tools and discounts for early adopters. xAI has an $83 billion secondary market valuation. That's up 67% from its November 2024 round. That's like 2 months ago. SandboxAQ, an AI and quantum technology company, has raised over $300 million, boosting its valuation to more than $5.6 billion. The company spun out of Alphabet less than 3 years ago. That's Google. Previously secured $500 million in 2022. SandboxAQ's backers include T. Rowe Price, Briar Capital, USIT, and InQtel, with new participants such as Alger and AI pioneer Jan LeCun joining the round. The company employs over 150 specialists, including 80 PhDs, and plans to expand its engineering team with the latest funding. SandboxAQ focuses on quantum-inspired algorithms running on GPUs and aims to transition to quantum processing unit, or QPUs. Its proprietary large quantitative models analyze molecular structures and materials, generating data sets of up to 100 million molecular variations for biopharma, life sciences, and chemical industries. Unlike OpenAI's web-trained models, SandboxAQ's technology simulates real-world behaviors offering critical tools for drug development and material sciences. Wiz, the cloud cybersecurity company, has appointed veteran executive Faisal Merchant as president and CFO to drive growth and prepare for a U.S. IPO within the next 12 months. Founded in 2020, Wiz has rapidly grown to an estimated $500 million in annual revenue, serving half of the Fortune 100 companies, and aims to reach $1 billion in annual recurring revenue. The company previously raised $1 billion at a $12 billion valuation in May of 2023, rejecting a $23 billion acquisition offer from Google parent Alphabet. To date, Wiz has raised $1.9 billion in private financing, supporting acquisitions and expansion in Europe and Asia. Merchant, who previously guided major deals at DreamWorks Animation and DirecTV, emphasizes Wiz's strong liquidity and plans for sustained growth as cloud adoption remains at only 15% of global infrastructure, presenting significant market potential. Wiz has a $20.5 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 71% versus its May 2024 round. Cohere, an AI large language model business, has launched an early access program for North, a secure AI workspace platform designed to enhance employee productivity by integrating AI seamlessly into workflows. North combines large language models, search capabilities, and customizable AI agents to handle tasks across finance, HR, IT, and customer support, reducing task completion times by 5.5x. That's a lot. Without sacrificing quality, it outperforms competitors like Microsoft Copilot and Google Vertex AI Agent Builder in accuracy, achieving higher Lamos index and human evaluation scores for task relevance and correctness. North's Compass system enables multimodal data search across various formats and languages, ensuring actionable insights from complex enterprise data. Designed for privacy and security, North operates in private or air-gapped environments, ideal for regulated industries like finance and healthcare. It has partnered with Royal Bank of Canada to tailor AI solutions for banking. With over 70 software engineers and granular customization capabilities, North addresses fragmented data challenges while maintaining enterprise-grade security. Cohere has a $5.4 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 83% versus its August 2023 round. Epirus, I believe I'm saying that right, a defense technology company, is in talks to raise $150 to $200 million in funding round led by 8 VC, potentially valuing the company at $1 billion. The company specializes in high-power microwave systems to counter drone swarms. This round marks a decrease from its $1.35 billion valuation during its $200 million Series C round in early 2022. Founded in 2018 by Joe Lonsdale and others, Epirus has previously raised nearly $300 million from investors like DC VC, Bedrock, and General Dynamics. The company's technology is used by U.S. Army, Navy, and Air Force and reflects growing investor interest in defense startups, following $3 billion in sector funding in 2023. Epirus is one of the few U.S.-based defense tech unicorns, alongside Anduril and Shield AI, and recently appointed former Raytheon engineer Andy Lowry as CEO. Hippocratic AI, a healthcare-focused AI company, has raised a $141 million Series B at a valuation of $1.64 billion, led by Kleiner Perkins. This comes just 9 months after a $53 million round from General Catalyst and Andreessen Horowitz, and 5 months after raising $17 million from NVIDIA, bringing its total funding to $211 million. Founded less than 2 years ago, Hippocratic AI developed patient-facing agents to address the healthcare worker shortage by handling non-diagnostic tasks like preoperative procedures, remote monitoring, and appointment preparation. In 2024, the startup secured contracts with 23 health systems and insurers and plans to use its new funding to expand its reach domestically and internationally. All right, let's look at pre-IPO stock performance as of January 6, 2025. Up this week, we have xAI up 21%, Deals up 17%, CoreWeave's up 13%, Chime's up 4%, and Brex's up 1%. Down this week, Sync's down 1.7%, Rippling's down 1.5%, Revolut's down 1%, Anthropic's down 80 basis points, Notion's down 40 basis points. Top valuation, SpaceX at $351 billion, ByteDance is at $247 billion. I'll let this float to the secondary market valuation. We had it locked in at 300 billion, which is that internal employee funded round that they have, but down in the secondary versus that. OpenAI is at 155 billion. Stripe's at 89 billion. xAI is at 83 billion. Subscribe at agdillon.com/subscribe to get the most current valuation, revenue multiples, and performance data delivered to your inbox. Okay, let's look at performance for the AG Dillon pre-IPO stock vintage indexes as of January 6, 2025. The 2024 vintage index, which is now just 1 year old, top contributor since its inception. Revolut's 171%, Rippling's up 140%, Andrew's up 103%, SpaceX is up 102%, and Anthropic's up 91%. The 2024 vintage index is up 85% since its inception. There are no detractors in the 2024 vintage index. We aim to launch the 2025 vintage index in the next 2 weeks or so keep your eye out for that. All right, key metric averages for all vintage indexes 5 years old or older, 580% cumulative return since inception, 49% realized or distributed to investors. Here's the hardcore VC metrics: 6.8% TVPI, 3.31 DPI, and 3.49 RVPI, and 4.1 years to quote unquote return the fund. Subscribe at agdillon.com/subscribe to get the most current pre-IPO stock index fact sheets, including vintage data by year from 2025. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks, and see you guys next week.